I tried every schedule on the internet, every single one. I downloaded apps, I printed charts, I followed those color-coded Pinterest boards that look so beautiful and so organized and so completely disconnected from my actual life. And none of them worked, not one. Because every schedule I found was built for a house with 2 adults, or at the very least, a house where someone could hold the baby while the other person ate or showered or slept for more than 90 minutes at a stretch. That wasn't my house. My house was me, just me, and a newborn who didn't care about my schedule. But then, after weeks of chaos, weeks of barely sleeping, weeks of feeling like I was drowning in my own apartment, I accidentally stumbled onto something, a system. Not a rigid schedule, not a minute-by-minute plan, a system. And it let me sleep, actually sleep, for the first time in months. And I need to share it with you because I know you're where I was. First, let me tell you why every traditional schedule fails for single moms. It's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because the schedules themselves are wrong. For you, they assume someone else is there. They assume you can hand off the baby at 6 p.m. so you can cook dinner. They assume you can do bath time while someone else cleans the bottles. They assume someone else gets up for the midnight feeding so you can take the 3 a.m. shift. That's a fantasy. Your reality is every single shift, every single night, every single feeding, every single diaper, with no one to hand anything to. So you don't need a schedule. You need a flexible block system, something that moves with you and your baby instead of fighting against you both. So here's what I actually did. And this is the thing that changed my life. Instead of trying to plan every hour of my day, I anchored 3 fixed moments. Just 3. I call them anchor blocks. The first anchor is the morning routine, not a 30-step beauty regimen. I'm talking about the first 15 to 20 minutes after the baby's first morning feed. During that window, I do exactly 3 things. I eat something, I drink water, and I change out of whatever I slept in. That's it. Those 3 things tell my brain, the day has started. You're a functioning person. The second anchor is the midday reset, somewhere between noon and 2 p.m., whenever the baby goes down for their longest daytime nap. I do 1 thing for myself and 1 thing for the house. Maybe I eat a real meal and throw in a load of laundry. Maybe I sit in silence for 5 minutes and then wipe down the kitchen counter. 1 for me, 1 for the house. That's the whole midday. The third anchor is the bedtime routine, starting around 7 p.m. Everything shifts to wind-down mode, dim lights, calm voice, last feeding, and then the most important thing. Once the baby is down for the night, I go to bed. Not in an hour, not after I finish the dishes, right then, because that first stretch of baby sleep, usually 2 to 4 hours, is my survival window. And this is the key. That power nap window, your baby's longest sleep stretch, and every baby has one, even if it feels like they don't, is usually in the early part of the night, between the time they go down for the night and the first nighttime feeding. For my daughter, that was roughly 8 p.m. to midnight, 4 hours. And for those 4 hours, nothing else existed. No dishes, no laundry, no phone, no Netflix, just sleep. I protected that window like my life depended on it. Because honestly, it did. Now, if you don't know when your baby's longest stretch is, here's what you do. Track their sleep for 3 days. Just write down when they fall asleep and when they wake up. That's it. After 3 days, you'll see a pattern. And that pattern is your golden window. Guard it. But here's the other half of the equation. What do you do during the baby's awake time? When your baby is awake and alert and content, not fussing, just lying there looking around, that's your window to do everything else. And I mean everything. I stack my essential tasks into those awake windows. I eat, I shower quickly, I prep bottles for the night. I do one small chore, not a deep clean, one thing. Move the laundry, wipe the counter, load the dishwasher, one, and then I stop. I kept a little checklist near where I usually sat with the baby, just a sticky note with eat, shower, bottles, one chore. And I'd check things off during her awake time. It sounds almost too simple, but that's the point. When you're doing this alone, simple is the only thing that survives. Now let me put it all together. The actual schedule, the thing that let me finally rest. Morning anchor. Baby wakes up, first feed, then I eat, drink water, change clothes. 15 minutes. Then the baby's first morning nap. I use that to shower or do one task. Midday anchor. Around noon to 2 p.m. Baby's longest daytime nap. I eat a real meal and do one house task. Afternoon. I follow the baby's lead. Feed when she's hungry, let her nap when she's tired, stack small tasks during content awake time. Evening anchor. Starting at 7 p.m., wind everything down. Last feeding. Dim lights. Pajamas for both of us. Baby goes down, I go down. Power nap window starts. I sleep until the first nighttime waking. Then it's the feed change sleep loop through the night. That's it. 3 anchors. Flexible blocks in between, one task at a time, no rigidity, no color-coded charts, just a simple framework that moves with the baby instead of against her. But I'll be honest with you, what I just gave you is the surface version, the starter. The real blueprint, the one with age-specific adjustments for 0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, and beyond, the troubleshooting guide for when the baby's schedule shifts, the full daily template you can actually print out and follow, that goes much deeper than what I can share in one video. I built the complete system into a guide because I needed it to exist for the version of me who was lying awake at 3 a.m., Googling single mom newborn schedule and finding nothing useful. If you need the full thing, the link is in the pinned comment, the one with the heart. It's there for you. And one last thing, because this is important. The schedule will break, not if, when. The baby will get sick. You'll get sick. Something unexpected will happen and your 3 anchors will fly out the window. And when that happens, you drop everything and go into emergency mode. Emergency mode has exactly 3 rules. Feed everyone, keep everyone safe, get to bedtime. That's it. No guilt. No shame. No, I should be sticking to the schedule. The schedule is a tool. When the tool breaks, you don't throw it away. You pick it up again when the storm passes. Give yourself grace on those days. You didn't fail, you adapted. And adapting is the single most important skill a solo mom can have. Comment, finally, if you've been desperate for a real schedule that actually works when you're on your own. I want to hear from you. I want to know this reached you. If it did, hit subscribe because I'm going to keep building these tools for you. Real systems from a real mom who's been in the trenches. Hit that like button so another exhausted, overwhelmed, incredible woman can find this tonight when she needs it most. You're going to be okay. Not perfect, but okay. And okay is more than enough.